It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Broncos coming up next.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be led up at a longtime veteran at QB.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. He's got Thomas on a slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season in the NFL.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Back to throw now. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. Now he's past the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
On 2nd and 5 now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Travion Williams now to return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board. Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Broncos offense all set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Bronc. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first. He'll try left side out of the option. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Thomas, he's got it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Throwing on 2nd and 10. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Touchdown, Denver! It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back to throw. Caught by Miller. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action on 1st down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Denver set to take the field on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Handoff now out of the gun. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. He's going to throw this one. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense headed out. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. That's brought in by Miller. And he's tackled for a short gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Broncos get set to take over. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Handoff now from the gun. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 31. Caught, nice gain left side. And he gets in, touchdown Denver! The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Now Prater on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. the lone back on the handoff. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 35 on second down. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 from the 41. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They go play action on first. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Here's a give up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That finds Miller complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finding Thomas near the sideline. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Pass play on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos, who have 2nd and 4. Looking to the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I could still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is, don't ever try that again.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's Thomas. He's got it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Man in motion out of the slot. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. So we've reached halftime in Denver. The hometown fans, yeah, they're feeling good. Their Broncos have the lead. Now we'll send things over to Orlando, Florida. Jonathan Coachman on standby, ready to the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Simple dive up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Cut out left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Forced out to his right. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This, 42 yards from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. They've got first down from the 31. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he's got a modest gain up to the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's 3rd and less than a yard. Setting up a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run it from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Looking for a throw here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. That one's complete, right side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Now Prater on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. That's brought in by Miller. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. The give now out of the shotgun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Back to the well again. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back to throw. He's got a man left. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 36. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to push one deep. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Denver touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Broncos push the lead up to 12. Now Prater on to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense making its way back out now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Cut by Miller. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now looking to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on 1st down. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down. Here's a throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Right up the gut. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
On 1st down, they'll run. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. Now they'll see if they can tack on 1 more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. 3rd and just 2 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Another carry for him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Toss now to the short side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and that'll be good for a Denver first. Back to throw now. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll send him over right. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Now Prater on to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes their offense out again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. 2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Third and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Dropping back to throw. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are in bounds. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Still sticking with the passing game. That finds Miller, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He'll look to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The Steelers calling their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now to throw. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. To throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Here he is to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll advance this down to the 38 on that run. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's able to push forward and get them to the 34. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the Broncos. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.